Oh, I love Danbury. I used to be out in Connecticut all the time.
Really?
Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead. Got hit back so we can talk.
Oh, definitely. I'm in Atlanta now, but we definitely love Danbury. Right. They may have different browsers, Safari or Chrome. All right. Let me know visual in the text if they are able to join. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this call started. I am your co-host Jeff Trills, a better lifestyle member, and I've had some phenomenal success here. And if you are invited to this call, that means you are somebody special or somebody they cared enough about to say jump on this call so you can find out how you can save more. Right? And
Yeah.
so I want to congratulate Miss Georgia and Miss Vijor for doing their second launch to expose people to the wonderful opportunities and access that they have access to. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pass it to Miss Georgia so she can kind of share what it is about the Better Lifestyle Company that made her say yes and made her actually want to share it with you guys on today. Miss Georgia.
I don't, hey, people, I just want to thank y'all for coming on tonight, taking your time out to come on. Jeff know better to ask me that, because he know I've been fired up since 4 o'clock this morning. I
Stay.
am so excited about this business. I kid you not. I've been in many other opportunities, but trust and believe, I have put everything on the shelf. I found out in my network marketing experience that you can't drive forward looking in your rear view mirror.
Go ahead
Come
now.
on. Come on now.
Okay.
I
So
like
I found my tribe. I put it like that. I have found my tribe and I am going to the top, come hook or come crook. Anybody want to go, I'm there for them. Okay. I'm not taking no prisoners, but I will come back for you. I'm going to the top and I have set a goal already. I'm going to be, I got it everywhere. I look and see, I'm already there in my mind. Because if you can see it in your mind, trust me, it's going to come in time. It's going to be short. So you got to put feet with your faith. Okay. And that's where I am right now. I'm excited. I'm excited about the team. I'm excited about Boomy. I'm excited about Jeff. I called him for something and he told me this and I'm locked. I'm locked. I'm locked. Jeff, you know better to call me up here because I'm locked. All right. So you want me to bring Boomy on now? Because she's a fireball, everybody. I want y'all to know she's a fireball.
Oh
You
yeah. So
ready?
I'm about to recoin her. I'm about to call you the Harriman Tubman of travel
All
because
right.
you
That's
coming
all
to
right.
you
You go.
coming to get
Go
everybody, bring them
ahead.
to the promised land.
Go,
That's what I'm talking
go
about.
ahead. I'll be anything you want. Just put that ambassador on my name.
Let's, let's go. Listen, so we have a lot of fun here, and I don't want you to keep you guys long. So I'm gonna bring out the presenter of tonight, the extraordinary one and only ever phony macaroni, as I call her, Miss Aya Bumi Moore, as she's gonna spread the good word and how we're building legacies for our family through travel and through savings. Because a dollar saved is truly a dollar earned, and so people need to understand that the more you save, the more you get to
I was
earn.
just wondering how you were doing, and I wanted to tell you.
All right now. We love you too. Tell come on, tell them how you doing, Ramona. So, with no further ado, I'm gonna bring out Miss Ayabubi Moore as she's about to spread the good news about the company that is shifting banks, changing lives all across the globe internationally. So, Miss Ayabubi Moore, the floor is yours.
Hey, hey, well, good night, everyone. Good evening. Y'all got me fired up. I love what Georgia said. You got to put the feet with your faith. That's what I'm talking about. She says she's taking no prisoners. She is ambassador. And she says what my mentor Bob Proctor says. He said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your what? Hold it in your hand. And so, guys, I'm excited, just like Georgia, just like Jeff, to be here tonight on round two of Georgia and her granddaughter Vijor's launch. So we always say that amateurs join businesses, but professionals launch them. So we are professionals, guys, in what we do. But if you're here just to have some fun, or whether you're here for zip code changing income, As Georgia said, she said, I found my tribe. These are my people, like-minded people. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So we all have our PhDs, meaning we are positive, we are hungry, and we are determined. So if you are a guest here tonight looking at this for the first time, whether you were invited by Georgia or someone else, hold on to your seats, hold on to your hat. In fact, put your entrepreneurial cap on and tie it up real tight, because I believe you're about to see something that is going to empower you, something that has the ability to change your life for the rest of your life. So we're going to jump right into it on this wonderful Friday Night Live. And what are we here to talk about, guys? Well, think travel, think Emporium, put it together, and you have Trevorium. I know I'm presenting this information tonight, but guess I was just like you a little over a year ago. In October of last year, I had never heard of Trevorium. I was in Dubai for a cryptocurrency conference, selling something called nodes, making a bunch of money, but y'all, it felt like a job. I have not worked a job since 2004. So I prayed a prayer. I said, Lord, I need residual income, residual 20 or 25,000 a month, whether I get out of bed or not. I'd had that for so many years. And the feeling of it is oh so sweet. Once you get it, you never want it to go. But I had some business shifts. And so I said, Lord, I need this residual. And I know you know where everything is. It does not have to take long for this opportunity to get to me. Well, when we call, he answers. And guess what? Within 48 hours, out hotel lobby. And a young lady was telling me how she had traveled to Dubai for $1 and Cabo, Mexico for $9, and how she was saving on every way that she did life. And I perked up. I was like, wow, okay. I love to travel, but I didn't pay $1 when I went to Dubai. My accommodations and all was about $5,000. I've never been to Cabo, Mexico, been to Mexico, but it wasn't a $9. And so she asked me to watch a video on the way home on the plane. I did what I heard, checked more boxes. When I got home, I dropped my bags, ran upstairs and said, I'm going to get on YouTube and look at this compensation plan. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what sealed the deal for me. Bottom line, it was small team, big check. I want y'all to say it with me. I know I can't hear you, but say small team, big check. That's what we're going to show you here tonight when we get into the money part. But first, let's talk about this amazing lifestyle membership. And we sum it up with this: travel more, travel better, and travel for less. That is what Trevorium's tagline is, but our team has to add a little bit of our own secret sauce to it. We add while saving on every way that you do life. So we want you to know that this is so much more than travel. So if you're here tonight and you don't travel much or you don't like to travel at all, this membership, I promise you, it is still for you. Now, we like to call this the Better Life Company. And I love that word better. I'm telling you, because I'm a progressive person. I'm a person that's always reaching and stretching for more. So that's what better is about. Whatever you have in your bank account, guess what? It can get better. It can get more. However, you're traveling now, you can stay in nicer places for less money. That means your travel can get better. This is all about designing your own dream life and making it better. And this company, Trevorium, guys, we under promise and we over deliver. And I'm telling you, this has checked all the boxes for me in this last year. Not one day of buyer's remorse, not one day of questioning my decision, not one day of regret. Every day has been full of gratitude. Every day has been full of, man, I'm so glad God answered my prayer with this. The company is strong. Now, what I'm about to talk about is very important because for me, I wanted to make sure if I put my effort somewhere, that it was going to be there, that I could have a long term residual income, that it wouldn't be here today and gone tomorrow. And so, this company, founded by CEO and founder David Hart, is a legacy company. Some of you all who've been in programs where you join and you're excited because it's a startup and it's just, getting going, and then 2 years later, it's gone and your money's gone. Ain't nobody got time for that, you guys. We're talking legacy here. 13 years old, almost 14 years old, doing business in over 80 countries. We have home offices in 3 different continents. Never missed paying a check on time every time for over a decade, bills paid ahead of time. That's the type of legacy company that you are hearing about tonight. And so let's talk about this travel industry. I want y'all to know it's booming, it's huge behind finance. It is the largest industry in the world, a $10 trillion industry and growing. This industry is resilient. Even during COVID times, this company more than double. And so that's why tonight we're talking about the one thing that almost everybody in the world wants to do, but we're going to show you how to do it at prices that you didn't even know were possible. And so when we talk about travel, the bottom line is it's fun. It puts smiles on people's faces. When you talk to retirees, oh, what are you going to do when you retire? What do they say? Oh man, I just want to get out and just relax and travel. When you talk to young people these days, what do they talk about? They talk about travel. You see them on Instagram and on TikTok and taking their trips to Bali, taking their trips to Thailand, just going all over the world, whether they're backpacking or doing group trips. Like everybody loves to travel, but the thing is, most people don't get to do it. Why? They don't get to do it to the level that they want to because they don't have the money. Well, thanks to Trevorium, we're getting the money problem out of the way. So let's talk about what Uncle Warren Buffett said. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work until you what? You're going to work until you die. Y'all, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's talk about this for a moment because I think this is vitally important to understand how we were conditioned, right? We were conditioned to, hey, little Johnny, go to school and get good grades so you can get a good job. So when you get out of college, you can get a good what? A job. Now, God gives us jobs to help us to stay in business while we're building a business. But I like to facetiously talk about that job, being jerked out of bed, being on the journey of the broke, or being just over broke. Guys, we're here to show you how you can take the limits off and you don't have to keep exchanging time for dollars. No more linear income where you just work 8 hours to get paid 8 hours. And if you don't work, you don't get paid. Warren Buffett, he said, you got to find a way that you're on the beach, but the money keeps coming. Where you're asleep and the money keeps coming. You're with your kids or grandkids and the money keeps coming. That is what we are talking about here tonight. This industry and this amazing company that has people for decades making long term residual income. So when Georgia called Jeff, she wasn't calling because of Trevorium. She didn't know anything about Trevorium. She was calling to tell him about something. Well, Jeff ended up telling Georgia about Trevorium, and this thing just makes so much sense. It's so much value. She said, wow, this must have been a God thing that we hooked up today. She looked at the information, and now here she is launching off her business. Let me tell you some of the benefits of Trevorium that made Georgia say yes. So this is how it works for you guys. Every month, we earn travel points. From the night that you sign up tonight, you're going to look in your back office, 270. We like to call them travel dollars. So tonight you have 270. To next month, another 270, 540. Month after that, 810. So you collect these travel dollars, right? And they build up so that when you are ready to go on either a getaway or a world tour that we have, and I'll tell you what those are about, once every 6 months, you'll be able to take some beautiful travel, steal of a deal, bucket list vacation to some great destination, guys, that maybe you've only dreamed of. So remember, we said travel better and travel more and travel for less. We're talking about being able to stay at 4 and 5 star resorts for 2 star prices. But then let's talk about how you can book travel at below travel agent rates. Now, let me tell you guys the truth. If I had to book for people, you would not be seeing me here today. If I had to be a travel agent, I wouldn't be here. This ain't that. This is not the travel agent model. But guess what you get? We have many travel agents joining, don't we, Jeff? And adding this in because they can't even get their clients the rates that we get. And they have so many headaches in booking these days This is just so freeing for them. Jeff, I'm going to ask you to partner with me just because I know that you've heard some things about travel as it relates to the travel agents. What are some of those things that happen in that travel agent world that they love here that is just a breath of fresh air?
So a couple of things that they love here is that, and it's funny to me because I didn't know this. Like as a travel agent, you have to wait 30 days after the trip has been completed to collect your pay for the majority of them. I said, "Wow, that's wild." I remember when we went to our trip in Dubai. It was months before we even took the trip, and then after that, that's when they got paid. I said, "Wow." So the agents really love it here because they say, "Well, what you guys offer is what we offer, but you guys don't put extras on it. You give them access to the actual same prices that we get, and you just charge a membership fee." So I said, "Yeah, we're like the Netflix of travel, right?" And so what's so cool about that is that billion-dollar companies make a lot of money off subscription-based products and services. And so instead of upcharging the person for the trip, which agents have to do to make a spread, and the other booking agents have to do to make a spread, we just give you the same access that we have or and agents have, and just pay a subscription fee to do so. I said, now that's game changing.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff, for sharing. Stay tuned right there with me because I may ask you another question. So, guys, this is the bottom line for me. That fourth box right there, the business opportunity. It's like, man, I want to make money off of this. Remember, I prayed for a residual. So I love the fact that we are earning money 24/7 from anywhere around the world, residual income. Another thing they never taught us in school, guys, is we have residual bills. If you got residual bills, you should have residual income. You pay your cable bill every month. You pay your cell phone bill every month. You pay your insurances, your energy bill every month. Nobody taught us, hey, have some residual income to match those residual bills. Well, this teacher is here telling you that tonight. Now, let's get into, before I show you the money, let's get into your back office, your better than travel agent rate booking engine. So, when you say yes to this amazing, wonderful membership, you're going to have 4 different sites where you can book at more than 2 million hotels, guys, saving incredible amounts of money. Now, I'm going to do a side by side comparison. And I'm going to show you these hotels, but again, dining, shopping, entertainment, concert tickets, NFL tickets, parks, tours, excursions, the list goes on and on. So it's not just travel, it's about lifestyle. You're going to hear people saving on even their cell phone bills and their car insurance. I want some of you guys to share some of those testimonies. So Mia, stay tuned because I want you to share yours. But let's say, for example, you want to go to Las Vegas, stay at Harris Hotel and Casino. Most times people go to Expedia, Orbitz, or Booking.com because why? Those are all the ones that advertise on TV, the third party retailers that people know. So you go to Expedia, $293 per night for Harris Hotel and Casino. But you don't think that's expensive because you've been brainwashed that like it's Expedia, it must be a good rate. So you book it. If only you had known. And now that you know better, you can do better. Because with the Trivorium membership on our site, that same hotel, guys, is just $15.46. Are you kidding me? No, I am not kidding you. Save your $200. Save that $200 per night. Your family deserves it. Not Expedia. Jeff told you they're making tens of millions of dollars per day. Let's talk about another example. Now let's go fly over to, I'm on the East Coast. We're going to fly west. We're going to go to beautiful San Diego. And this time we're staying at the Fairmount Grand Del Mar. Beautiful, luxurious property. 6 nights on Expedia is $5,000. Guess what people do? They're booking it. Why? It's Expedia. It must be a great price. Plus, man, I deserve it. I'm worth it. I may take 2 years to pay it off on my credit card, but I'm booking this for $5,000. If only they had known. If only you had known about the Trevorian membership, because this same property, the same rooms, the same time would have been $1,900, guys. That's it. Jeff, I see you shaking your head like this is unbelievable. Y'all, this is it. Saving $3,000 on this trip. Now, I don't know about you all, but even if I had millions of dollars, I wouldn't want to spend 5,000 if I could spend just 1,900. We've got to understand that a penny saved is a penny what? Is a penny earned. And this is just about good stewardship. So even if you can't afford it, why? You could use that extra $3,000 for plane tickets. Maybe you would use it for to have more fun on your trip. Maybe you use it to buy some good quality cryptocurrency. I don't know what you would use it for, but don't give it to Expedia, guys. Keep that money in your pocket. And then on top of that, there is a 3% cash back on every booking here on this site, guys. You'll get that 3% back in loyalty points. So the next time you come back to the site, you can use those loyalty points to buy down your bookings even further, whether it's on hotels, whether it's on car rentals, whether it's on cruises, whether it's on tickets. Those loyalty points will have you buying down the low rate to even lower. Now, Jeff, I know people are saying, wait a minute, Boomy, how is Trevorium getting a better rate than Expedia? Well, I'm gonna let them in on the secret. We don't get a better rate than Expedia. $1,900 is the rate. That is the rate. Jeff, do you know what Expedia does to that $1,900 rate that they get also?
They mark it up. They have to
That's
make their
right.
they have to make their spread.
That's right.
All the
Guys, they
advertising
mark it
dollars.
up.
Yep.
They're
All the,
paying millions of dollars in travel, right? Excuse me, in advertising. And so somebody has to pay for that advertising cost. Guess who pays for it? Point to yourself. You do in marked up travel. Did I cut you off, Jeff? I thought maybe you were saying something.
No, you good. I just wanted to add on to what you were saying. In regards to that, you got people that are going and traveling, thinking they're getting better deal back and forth, saying, "Oh, it's better over here, it's better over there," but they own all of the engines that they're marking the price up. So they win either way. The house always wins when it comes to traveling on the outside. But when you're on the inside, now you are the house. So you definitely have is the person that's winning. And I just want to point
Absolutely.
on the 3% cashback. You know, a travel agent here, she's been in the game 53 years doing travel, and 53 years doing travel, right, as an agent. And she said she got a bar. She gave us a bar, and that bar was if you have an Amex card or you fly with Delta and you use your card to get Delta miles and Delta points, right, or whatever plane you're with. When you come through the back office over here and you book your trips here with the same card, you still get those points, but that 3% cash back also gets applied to when you come back and buy the next trip. You get to get those points, use those points, and also get the discount from this 3% cash back every time you book in your back office. So you're double dipping uh, legally and having fun doing so. I'm telling you, this is the way
I
the big boys play the game.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that tidbit, y'all. Just like somebody just said in the chat, and like I was told when I first came to Trevorium, whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. So this is just on the hotels, right? But let's go to another way of traveling. Let's talk about the getaways. Man, I love the getaways. Somebody type in the chat access. If y'all know how to spell that word, I think it's two C's and two S's. Type access in the chat because this membership gives you access to timeshare properties without having to be an owner. Are you all hearing me? No contracts here, no blackout dates, no maintenance fees, no entanglements, no ahas and I gotchas, none of that here. Full access to the Wyndhams, full access to the Ritz-Carltons and the Marriotts without the entanglements of ownership. You have access now to more than 2,000 resorts, 300,000 weeks. Let me tell y'all how this works. So about 3 weeks ago, I took my first getaway down at the National Harbor. So I booked a two-bedroom. It was beautiful at the Club Wyndham at the National Harbor. All the amenities, indoor, outdoor pool, the sauna, the gym, all the different rooms and activities and access to everything. The jacuzzi tub, full kitchen, all the works. And so what do people do when they go on vacation? They come into the room and they start videoing and just showing how beautiful it is. Then they post about it on social media. Well, travel is the most posted about topic on social media. So if you're thinking like, okay, yeah, I like this, but how am I going to share it with people, guys? Just get to posting how you're using it and how you're saving it, and people will start asking you about it. But let's say you want to take a getaway to the Canary Islands, Spain. So you go into your back office, you click on Dreamcation platform, click on getaways, put in where you want to go, put in the week that you want to go. Up pops the 8 bedroom, excuse me, not 8 bedroom, 8 days, 7 nights studio, right? For $1 a night. Your points are going to automatically be applied, guys. After max points applied, just $7 for the whole entire stay. Now, Cabo, St. Lucas, Mexico, 8 days, 7 nights, 1 bedroom. Daytria, if you're out here, I want you to talk real quickly about how much you pay for your getaway. The Trevorium rate after points applied, just $149, guys. Now, if you do Orlando, you gotta like take the grandkids, right? Don't be in some little old cramped up hotel. Spread out. Do a 2 bedroom condo for 8 days. Look at this price. 142. That's not per person. That is not per night. It is for your whole entire stay. We are doing things in travel that have never been done before. You're getting prices at you're getting deals at prices you didn't even know were possible. Hey, Daytree, are you out there with me? I want to see if you can share if you are. And if
Yes,
she,
I'm here. I'm
hey,
here.
Daytria, you and your husband just celebrated your anniversary. Tell us about your getaway.
Yes. So we had a getaway. We went on a getaway to we originally was going to go to Myrtle Beach, but we looked in our back office and searched Florida for some getaways because it was first celebrate my birthday and then we celebrated our anniversary early. And I saw where there was several back there that was $0. So of course I did my research, read the reviews, called the resort just to make sure that there wasn't any additional fees. But it was $0. We only paid $76.02 in taxes and fees. They told us over the phone that we was gonna have to pay $35 resort fee, but when we got there, we didn't have to do that. All I did was just show my driver's license and my card, and then we was on a beachfront resort. It was a studio, but it was big enough for me and my husband. We had a kitchen, so I cooked breakfast every morning. It was, nice. We took walks on the beach. It was just wonderful to be able to stay at a nice place, beachfront, for $0. So that made it even better. So
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Because, like, the presenter can talk, and, I'm reading these slides, but I need to pull in real life people so that you all can see, guys, every single person who has this membership falls in love with it. $0 for the getaway, guys. All she had to do was pay a small amount in taxes. Same thing can happen for you. And it has nothing to do with her building the business, nothing to do with the people that she recruits. It's just how the membership works. This is this phenomenal product. Now, let me give you a little secret about these getaways, giving you access to timeshare properties. You might be saying, okay, a lady said to me today, like, how are they doing this? Well, with these timeshare properties, a lot of people spend big money on timeshares. We know that, right? And they don't even use their weeks. So Trevorium comes in and they buy the weeks for 10 cents on the dollar and now pass that savings on to you. That's how it works, guys. I'm telling you. And so this membership, it works off of quantity. Like, we've got 25,000 new memberships that just got on board this year, 25,000 plus all the other years that we've been here. So we have negotiating power, and people from all over the world are traveling more, better, and for less thanks to this membership. Hey, Jeff, what you got for me?
So I just want to add the strategy on which the company performs at, right? They said, listen, whatever's not being used, we buy that 10 cents on the dollar so we can add value to our membership. Understand that the goal of this company and the owners are to add as much value to the membership to where the membership seems like nothing to pay for. And the cool thing about it, we have a strategy where your membership is actually paying for itself. But I love the mindset and the way they move. They want to move to say How many properties, how many savings can we put inside of this program to where our members are accessing massive value? And that's what I love about this product because the product is really selling itself because all of the value add that's in here and they continue to put in here so that we are able to just we have so much that we can't even use it all. That's how much value is in this company and in the product. So that's what I want to share.
Absolutely. And in this economy, that's what people want. People want value. They're not looking for another bill. We show people how the savings, the value takes care of the membership. People still want to upgrade their lifestyle without breaking the bank, without having to put it on, credit cards and take years to pay it off. This is the heart of David and Adela Hart. They want to help other people around the world to do life better, to live life better, to experience the finer things in life without having to be stressed out. And so let's talk about the world tours. After world tours, then I'm going to call up some people who can share some of our so much more than travel testimonies. So, world tours. This may be my favorite way. Like I love the getaways, but I'm a connection person, right? I'm a people person. So I love connecting and being around people. So with the world tours, this is group travel, curated group travel where members from all over the world, they go into the Dreamcation platform and all of these beautiful trips are sectioned off by month. So you see where you could go in January, February, March, April, over 150 different beautiful locations to choose from. In fact, do me a favor in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know the world is waiting for you. Like, where do you want to go? Put it in the chat. I want to go to Egypt. I saw that for just $379 in our back office. I want to go to Egypt on that world tour. I definitely want to do I want to do like a food kind of tour in Thailand. I want to go to Bali as well. There's so many places I want to go, but I'm going to look in this chat. Let me put on my glasses and let me see where in the world do you all want to go. Light up that chat because now y'all you can do it. There's no barrier to entry at all. Like book the trip. I see Thailand, I see Hawaii, I see South Africa. Where else? All right. I see you, Senegal. Oh, that's my connect friend right there. All right. Dubai, Thailand, back to Dubai. I've been to Dubai twice. I'm going again at the rates that we have. Yeah, I'm definitely going again. I have New York. All right. South Africa and many more countries. I got you, Merle. Well, let me tell you all how these world tours work. Let's say you look in your back office, you're like, oh, okay, Venice, Italy in March. Let me do that. 5 days, breakfast included, glass factory tour included. So like it's already like arranged, right? And you look and you say, wow, after I apply my points, it's only $249. That is not per night. If it was, you would be excited and you would still book it, guys. But that's not per night. Well, what about going to Dubai? Five-star hotel in Dubai, 6 days, breakfast daily, just $379. And don't get it twisted. Breakfast in Dubai is not your Hampton Inn breakfast. It is a spread that keeps you full all day. Now, I love the all-inclusive trips. Montego Bay, Jamaica, five-star all inclusive. So all means all, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. You don't have to pay for none of that, none of your drinks, just $579. Now I know you guys are excited about these prices, but I gotta put a little sauce on that and let you know that it's $579 for two people. It's $379, not just for one. Like you can bring yourself and another person for that price. I know you just fell out of your chair and you said, "What?" Oh my gosh, Jeff was right. Like the value. Y'all, it's all about the value. Venice, Italy, 5 days, breakfast included, two people for that 249. So now are you understanding why we are saying you get to travel more? These rates you can travel more and you can travel for less and better. We're not putting you in a Roach Motel, guys. We're talking 4 and 5 star accommodations. So
Can I
whether,
just share something with you?
yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
So me and Boomy did a world tour before it was a world tour, and we went to Dubai and we paid 5,000 a piece for a group tour type of thing. And we stayed in a nice hotel. It wasn't 5 star, probably like 4 star, but we didn't pay nowhere near 379 for our group trip that we went. And so to understand the value that it's mind blowing to say you can come to this world tour with you and your person for 379, 6 days, excuse me, 6 days. And the breakfast, like she said, it ain't no continental breakfast. This is where I discovered beef bacon at, okay? I didn't know they had beef bacon in the world until I went to Dubai and got beef bacon. So if y'all don't know I'm a foodie, just know that this and the room service, you could order real meals at 3 in the morning. When I got back from Dubai to Miami, I felt depressed. So just understand, this is not your regular situation. We really have something special here. That's all I want to share. Real life story.
Absolutely, it's special, guys. So whether it is Las Vegas five-star resorts world for $19 two people, Hawaii itself can be $4.99 a night, guys. Now you got a five-star hotel in Hawaii, breakfast included, for just $4.99 for two people. And our team is doing this New York World Tour. Everybody is so excited about this. Again, it's about connection and bonding and fun and memories, and like we are so jacked out of our mind because we're going to be going to New York together on this world tour, five-star hotel, staying at the Knickerbocker. We're going to do a what is it, the Louis Vuitton restaurant. We're going to do breakfast at I forget what it's called, but some high-end place for breakfast, and breakfast is included here, guys. $3.99 for two people. Those travel dollars that you get every month, they're so valuable. You use those dollars to buy down this trip to these unbelievable rates that you see here. So, what have I just done? Mia, I want you to unmute. We've just talked about how you get with this membership below travel agent rates without having to be one, how you get access to timeshare properties without having the entanglements of ownership. We talked about this curated group travel, just amazing experiences for pennies on the dollar. Guys, this is a membership that you should be busting down the door to get. But it's so much more than just travel. Mia, you called me the other day. Tell them the testimony that you shared with me.
Boomy, I was late to the game, but I couldn't believe it. I have a cell phone, three lines, paying 227 something and some change per month. Called him up, took no more than maybe 10, 15 minutes, and he came back. He said, "Okay, we can give that to you for $99, three lines." I just felt, I was just like, I had to pick my mouth up. I was so excited. I'm like, wow, this is, and so now I can just focus on my membership and not have to worry because I'm getting savings, not only with my travel, but with my everyday living things. Cell phone, car insurance is next.
Yes. Are you all hearing what happened for Mia? So now she's saving over $140 a month on that one thing, which is going to cover the cost of her membership. She's just freed up the money. So now it's not an additional expense. And there's so much more savings where that came from. Jeff, tell us about your savings.
I was just about to type in the chat, but I get excited. So I was paying 151 for two lines. And then of course when they said something about saving your cell phone bill, I went through the process and now I'm paying $54 for two lines. $54 tax included out the door, $54 a month. That's like almost $100 a month in saving. That's $1,200 a year back in my pocket without disrupting the quality of my life or the quality of my service. That's what we talk about, legacy, right? Legacy, because at the end of the day, that money now, forget a dollar save, it's $100 save, right? So I mean, this is so amazing. So whenever time I tell somebody about it, they're like, "It's not real." I'm like, "Yes, it is." And so how it works is because we are a part of Trivorium, and Trivorium get perks. Just like if you work for Google and you get perks with Google, we get perks with Trivorium. So now if you go to the dealership or a rental company and you get you say I'm with Google, you get a crazy discount. Now with us, because of who we're with, we get crazy discounts that no one else is able to get because of how we are getting these discounts. That's why this is so powerful in what we're able to do here in Troy.
And that's the secret sauce that our team has, ladies and gentlemen. When you go on Trevorium's site, it says like travel club membership. But our ambassador was smart enough to say, hey, look, in this economy, People might want to travel, but they not, they don't have the money. Let's meet them first in their pocketbook. Let's help them to save on their car insurance and their cell phone bill and their homeowners insurance and their eating out because people are going to do that. Save on their car maintenance and their tires. Guys, I saved $140 off of the movie tickets when I took my family to the movies. This perfume right here, $118 in Macy's. I said, no, I'm not paying that. Came home with my back office with shipping to my door, $55. Same perfume, Coach Dreams. What else have I saved? Buy one, get one free Aunt Annie's pretzel. Buy one, get one free Cinnabon. Saved on my seafood meal at McCormick and Smith's when I was on a getaway. Y'all, we could keep going for hours talking about this savings. All right. Y'all do me a favor. Type savings in the chat. I want y'all to type savings in the chat. And while you guys are typing savings, is there anybody else out here that wants to just share real quick their savings testimony before I move in? Anybody burning like, oh, dang, I really should be sharing. I want to unmute. Go ahead and let me know. I know Daytria, she already shared, but she's saving
Yes, for me. I'll share.
$5,400 on her insurance. Go ahead, Johnny.
Hi, I'm Johnny Robinson. I live in Boston, Massachusetts, and I am a platinum member of Travorium. I went in my back office and I saved on my cell phone bill. I went to Privy and I was paying $175 a month for two phones. One was a brand new phone and the other phone was paid for. So when I went to Privy, they switched me over to AT&T, which I was paying with Xfinity. I was paying $2,100 a year. And when I switched over, I got two phone lines switched over, plus my iPad. And they paid off my brand new cell phone bill. And I only paid $71 a month and saving $2,100 a year.
Wow.
Lord, baby Jesus.
Money back in our pockets. That's what it's about. One more. Go ahead, Lourdes. Go ahead and share your testimony. Come off of mute.
Okay, there we go. So I have used savings in my back office. I have done the movies. I've gone out to eat. I printed the coupons to go to the supermarket. And I live in Florida. So they opened up a H Mart here and I used some printable coupons and I actually went there because I do cook now using a lot of different Asian products. And I was able to go there with printed out coupons.
Wow.
I've even had family members who came on vacation and I helped them buy tickets to Universal Studio, which included the Dine and Dollar cards. And they also have gone to Disney World and used the Dine and Dollar cards. So with that back office, I have managed to save, and so have my family.
Wow, 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 y'all. A penny saved is a penny earned. Thank you so much, Lourdes. This is helping people to do life better, guys. And when you can save money, life gets better. So,
Boomy, I
yes,
just got
Jeff.
to share. I got this in. So I want to share with everybody who has a bigger family. This woman had, it was 8 of them that went to the movie theaters, okay? And they went into the back office. They got 8 tickets, 8 drinks, and 4 popcorns. Now, normally it would have cost her $340 for them to enjoy the movies out with their big family. When they put that inside of Travoyum back over and went through our portal and got those same 8 tickets, 8 drinks, and 4 popcorns, she only paid $143 for all of it. So from $340 normally to $143 to enjoy the movies out with her family, that is a game changer when it comes to dining out and enjoying yourself. That's just one aspect of savings. That's all I had to say.
Man, and that was enough. Y'all really should be saying, okay, send me your link. Whoever invited you here tonight, text them right now and just say, send me your link. Say, I didn't know it was this good. That's why we say whatever you think it is 1,000 times better. All right, so we could stop right here, not even talk about the money part, and you see the value, right? You would want it. But now let's switch gears and now let's go to showing you the money. Do me a favor, type in the chat, show me the money. I want to see who wants to see the money part, the daily pay, the residual income. Type show me the money. If you believe that abundance is your birthright, type show me the money. If you believe in having a prosperity consciousness, type show me the money. If you believe that you were meant for wealth, type show me the money. All right, guys. Well, first, let me tell you about how much the membership costs. I forgot about that part, right? And with all this savings, it's like inconsequential because we got 3 memberships, but only one that everyone on our team chooses, which is platinum. Everyone chooses platinum. It makes the most sense. It's the most value. You get the most savings and make the most money. The platinum membership is only $269. Like one time 269. So y'all hear people saving way more than that. Then if you want to do the business, which is optional, just add a measly $99 to it just once a year. All of this is a tax deduction, putting more thousands of dollars back into your pocket in taxes that you would have been paying, but now you get to keep. And the monthly is 135. And as Jeff said, we show you how to get rid of that 2 ways. We showed you one way from freeing up money from all the things you're going to save, but then look at the screen. Refer 3 at the same membership level where you are, which is platinum, and now you're earning as much as you're spending. There are 8 billion people in the world. We are in 80 countries. Do you think with our help, sending somebody a video, getting them on a Zoom like this, getting them on sending them a recording. Do you think we can help you refer 3 people who would want to travel more, travel better, travel for less, and save money on every way that they do life? Of course, it's going to be far more than 3. So we're going to get to the money because we already talked to you about how this model works. We're not paying all that buku money on advertising like all of the retailers do, right? Third party retail people, they spend millions, they got to recoup that, they mark it up, and now you pay more. How did you get invited here tonight? Word of mouth. Georgia invited you, Vijora invited you, someone invited you, and it cost the company nothing. It cost the person who invited you nothing. Just a couple of seconds to tell you, man, I found something that's so great. It's saving me money. It's helping me to travel and do life better. You got to take a look at this. And so you got here tonight. That's why Trevorium can pay us for this word of mouth advertising that we do. So we like to call it incentivized sharing. That's what I call it, incentivized sharing. You are incentivized with residual income and bonus money to share the hottest lifestyle membership on the planet. So those 3 people, let me tell you my story. So when I heard about this, immediately once I made my decision, I wasn't playing around. I started, I got on the phone. I know my son, his girlfriend, they like to travel. My daughter was getting married. I told her about it. She signed up. I told my mom about it. She's 80 years young. She said, Boomy, I want to travel more with you and I want to make money. She signed up. Told some business partners. They signed up. It's just like the value makes sense, guys. People started enrolling. Well, I got $50, $50, $50, $50 for each person that you refer. That's the low. That's the minimum that you'll get, right? You go to sleep after signing up that third person, wake up the next day. Wow, an extra $4.45 is in your back office. Not just one time, every day, 7 days a week. What's the significance of that 445? Well, over 31 days, that is enough to pay the cost of your membership. So again, I never paid the membership, not one time out of my pocket, out of my Visa or debit card. It comes out of your commissions. But guess what happens? As you're referring those 3, what do you think those 3 are going to want to do? Somebody say it. Refer 3. That's right. They're going to want to share it with their 3 or more. And you're going to want to keep sharing this with other people. Next thing you know, you'll have 8 members on your left team, 8 members on your right team, $10 a day. Jeff, now you're not far from this 2 star, but talk to us about 1 star. Like, what is the residual? Talk to us about residual income. Because listen, I want to let y'all know Jeff has been in the network marketing game for over a decade, made money, been at the top of companies, 6-figure earners, built teams. There's a reason that he has planted his flag here and is starting to go through the ranks. Jeff, talk to us about 1 star.
Well, one star is pretty cool for me because it proved the concept that, $10 is real, right? Every single day. I was able to see it come my back office. And more so than that, this company been around for 14 years, and I'm talking to people who's been in this company for 9 plus years, 10 plus years, and they're still here vibrant and at higher ranks, of course. But this one star for what I had to do to get one star was significant because most people can't refer more than 3 people. But when it's this right here is a team effort. So I didn't do it by myself. Everybody did the little things, and that's what made this thing the big thing for me to be one star. But to see that 10 out every single day, whether I go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, or do nothing about this business, was proof of concept for me. And before the one star, the fact that I eliminated the cost of doing business by referring my three, that was bigger than the one star because now I'm in this business without having an out of pocket expense to run and operate my business. And now this $10 a day is profit, full profit, baby. That's what it means to
Hey,
me.
hey, hey, keep talking. I got to get my ring for two
Okay, yeah.
star.
Well, while she get her ring, I want to. We're going to keep talking about this one star, but no, for real, guys, and that's not even including that we have something called coded bonus that starts at the one star level. So it's pretty cool to see the coded bonus happen.
Yes, yes. And then after one star, y'all, comes what? Comes two star. Jeff is a stone throw away from two
Mm.
star, where he's going to be waking up to $25 a day, comma money every single month, upwards of $24,000 a year without asking his boss. Not that he has one, because he don't. I don't think he's ever had one. But y'all, 25 members on the left team, 25 members on the right team. You are not getting all those people. And when I saw this, what excited me was, oh my gosh, people that I recruit can spill underneath of the people that have joined because of me, and now they can rank up from my efforts. Oh, I love that. I love the fact that my efforts can help the people that I bring in. Y'all, that is boss. I love that this company does this. Not every company does this, and especially not at the beginning when you're first getting started. Now at two-star director, you also get the Super Bowl championship ring, as you see right here, bling bling, name engraved, heavyweight. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a talking piece. When people see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, is your husband in the NFL? Or did you play ball?" But you say, "No, man, this is from this travel business I got." And they'll be like, "Oh, okay, tell me more about that." So you're gonna love it at two-star, right? But you're not gonna want to stay there, because you are going to be telling other people. Those 25 are going to share with other people. Before you know it, 63 in one leg, 63 in the other. Now you're waking up to $70 a day. My 80-year young mother is right here at three-star. Let me tell you her story real quick. 40 years of working, Social Security check, $2,000. 11 months of sharing with Trevorium, guess what? $2,000, y'all. 11 months, 2,000. 40 years, 2,000. Go figure. You get to choose. $70 every single day plus coding bonuses, but it doesn't stop there. After four-star, after three-star comes four-star. Now I get to wake up every day to $100. Now this is like the minimum. Like, you wake up and check your back office and it's there. That has nothing to do with the you signing up anyone else. That has nothing to do with the coding bonuses Jeff talked about. Where if you sign up someone, like right now, I get that $100 when just waking up, $50 when somebody joins, and 45 in coding on top of that. So actually $95 every time I sign up for someone. Now, if I'm not doing the signing up, guess what? I still get $45 every single time. Cash register ringing, ka-ching, 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 all day as people are sharing. This is what we're talking about for you. I don't want you to look at this as what's happening for me or for Jeff. We want you to internalize this for you. Georgia said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. I want you to see this in your mind, an extra $50,000 a year without having to ask your boss for a raise. See that in your mind. But you see, Georgia stretched everyone's mind when she first came on. She said, I'm not thinking low. No stinking thinking, no low level thinking here. The magic of thinking big. I'm at least getting to ambassador, she said. This is our coveted six-figure position. Now, this is what got me. I never ever in this industry have seen a six-figure business at this small price point of just 300 some dollars. And now you only have a team of 188 on your left and 188 on your right, 376. Jeff, can you please just like school the people? This don't exist in this industry, does it?
Oh, not a chance. Right, for the amount of people that you're able to bring in, not and once again, you are not bringing 188 and 180 on your left and right. You and your entire team is bringing that in. So you benefit when your team benefit, and when your team benefit, when you benefit, because with everybody that you bring in, that has to go underneath your team. Now, think about this: 140 a day. People don't even make that on their high paying jobs, right? Just understand what we're saying. They're not making it on the high paying jobs. And this is residual. This is daily. So at the end of the day, when you think about that at the end of the month, how much you're pulling in, this is outside of you working your job. Say you make 3, 4 thousand on your job, and you've built this up to the point where you're at 140 a day. You just doubled your household income, your salary income. Like Boomie's mother said, after all the retirement, they only was paying her 2,000. She made that in a couple months residually. This is the power of leverage. This is the power of subscription-based services. This is the power of why when you add massive value, this becomes a stick and stay play because of the value supersedes the cost. And when the value supersedes the cost, this becomes reality for many people. And this is why it's so powerful that we're here with Travorium, a 14-year-old company, continue to add value to the services so that the pay can stick and stay and you can collect it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff. And to put icing on that cake, well, when you are ambassador, the company continues to love on you. They're going to give you two extra annual vacations. Oh, Jeff, I forgot to talk about the incentive trip after I finished talking about the incentive trip.
You
Two
got it.
extra annual vacations where they're going to pay for your flight for you and your plus one. Shut down the Louis V store wherever you are. Give you a gift card with $2,500 on it for the Louis Vuitton experience. Let you do your thing shopping in there. Throw some extra couple $1,000 in your account, like they just did for all the ambassadors on their ambassador experience trip in Thailand. You get the global bonus pools. That's what takes you up to the six figures because as an ambassador, you're overriding the whole entire company. You may be here in the US, but France is booming and Canada's growing, and you got the UK and you got like those 80 different countries. And so now the company is going to pay you a share of all of the revenue from all of those countries. There's not an ambassador making less than 10,000 a month. So your daily pay starts at 445, but ladies and gentlemen, it goes all the way up to $3,200 a day plus the coding bonuses and the other bonus pools. Let me tell you something. You may have problems, but money does not have to be one of them. This is what I want you to do. I mean, all this just makes sense, right? It's value. Why would you want to pay retail if you could pay wholesale? Why pay more if you could pay less? You're going to text a one, two, or three to Georgia, whomever invited you. Nobody's ever won. A one is like you didn't like anything, you don't want to save, you don't want to make money. No, nobody's ever won. A two is somebody who says, you know what? I don't know about this business thing, but man, I love this membership. It's putting money back in my pocket. It's helping me enjoy life, create memories with my family, like help my children to be able to travel. That's legacy, the experiences that you can give your kids and grandkids now on the low. So a two would be a person who says, all right, I just want to be a customer. But a three is somebody like Georgia. A three is somebody like Jeff and me who says, man, this is too good to pass up. I want it all. I want to save money, of course. I want to travel more and I want to make more. If that's you, then you text the number three right now to whomever invited you here tonight. Now, they're going to call you to follow up anyway and get your number, but go ahead and text them. Get it out the way. Text them. They're going to sign you up. It takes 15 minutes. That's it. And then tonight is the last night of our double bonus promotion. So if you know other people that deserve this goodness and you share this with them tonight, instead of that $50 I told you about, you'll get a $100 bonus when they sign up as platinum. So if you're thinking about putting your your mother in, she wants to do it, your wife, your spouse, whatever, go ahead and do it tonight so you can get that $100 bonus instead of just 50. And we're excited about the 50, but 100 is better than 50. Hey, do me a favor, Jeff. Tell them about the free incentive trip they get when they say yes tonight.
Lord, baby Jesus, I thought you'd never ask me about that. Now, for those who are tapped in and tuned in and you heard what's going on, like we always say, our motto, whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. And here's why. Just for joining and putting yourself in a position to save and win, they are giving us an incentive trip. What does that mean? We can travel anywhere in the world through our incentive trip portal, and that incentive trip means it's an incentive, meaning you're not paying to go to wherever whatever is available to go to. It's an incentive. You just pay the taxes, and you get to experience what Trevorium travels have to offer. I can't even speak. It's so excited. Has to offer, man. I'm telling you, who gives you a free trip and not no little bogus trip that you say, here's a free trip, but you got to put down something, this, that, and the third. You literally pay the taxes, and then there's an upgrade feature, which Boomy is to tell you. So she wanted to do a staycation here with the free incentive just to test it out, right? You can do a staycation or a vacation. So she wanted to do a staycation, and then when she said, well, you can upgrade for free. He said, upgrade. Click on the upgrade button. And it said, well, now you can go to Dominican Republic for the same price, no additional money no additional money, which is no additional money meaning the taxes, right? She paid the taxes, and they didn't that upgrade didn't say, well, you got to pay Dominican Republic taxes. No, it was the same thing, and guess what she took? Dominican Republic.
For $145 for two people, all inclusive.
Come on, man. How many days is that?
5 days.
5 days. This is what I'm saying. You, there's many travel companies out here. There's many things opportunities out here, but the opportunity that your volume offers is bar none, hands down one of the best
Yes.
I've ever seen. And I travel a lot. And the reason when you got travel agents coming here, this is not a travel agent company, but this is where travel agents saying I got to get over here because if I don't do it, this program is going to take my clientele. They're signing up so they can secure their clientele on this platform versus the losing them to this platform. Because what they saw, they couldn't beat it. What they are able to do, they couldn't offer it. And that's why that incentive trip is so important because it's letting you know what's to come and how we really do it here with Trevorium. And so if you are listening to this right now, this is one of them things that you got to say, if I'm in a business and I travel back and forth to my businesses or whatever you got going on, and you travel at least once a year, and even if you don't travel, and you're saving on what you're currently paying out, that means you deserve to have access to this lifestyle membership. You deserve it, and that's why we're presenting it so that you can see what you deserve to get. This is not a luxury. This is a necessity for your legacy. So that's all I got to say.
Oh, he just rhymed.
I'm rapper sometime, rapper Trills.
Hey, y'all, we have fun here. This is family. This is the big group, Billionaires in Training. We love on you. We help you. We support you. And we help you to do life better. So, with that, Georgia, come on back to the
Oh,
front
y'all
of the
don't
room.
want me to come back. Oh, boom! That's all I can say. Boom. Listen. Wow, wow, wow. Did y'all hear something tonight or did y'all hear something tonight? I know you never heard it before. Don't tell me you heard it before because you would have came and got me. Okay? The version is going to be like the AI, okay, to these other businesses out here. We coming for you. Gonna take your job. Come on, y'all. Get excited because it is exciting. I mean, if you're not excited, you would not win. Okay. So I just want to thank all the ones that came that I invited. And look, I get up 4 o'clock in the morning, so don't call me after 11 o'clock. I got to get some sleep. So you want that link? Come on, I got it ready for you. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
Jeff. Thank you. It's an awesome and amazing thing to be on you guys' team. Thank you. We going to the top.
Yes,
the way.
all of us, y'all, all of
flesh.
you, we going to the top
Yeah,
together.
but we
Get
already
your
there.
position
In the
now.
mind. We
Get
already
your
there in the
position.
mind. Yeah.
Hey, guys, I just want to say this last thing. This is Georgia and Visual's launch party, right? And you guys are happy to be here. And this is the power of leverage. They get to leverage the leadership here to help their people understand the power of Trevorium. Because when we were doing this presentation, what did Visual and Miss Georgia do? They mastered the mute button. And you still got the food that we're feeding you with Trevorium. And so this, what's happening for them is about to happen to you. So what's happening for them could happen for you and happen to you. So at the end of the day, if you're not in, I don't know what to tell you, right?
right.
But it's time to get in and get your and get your share.
I
Hey, Jeff,
just want to
let's
say one
end.
thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Before we go, I want to say one thing. I'm grateful and happy. I raised Bijou. I put every diaper on her pretty much. That's my granddaughter. And now that's my partner. Okay?
I love it. This is a family affair, y'all.
Yeah.
A family affair. Hey, take us out the same way we came in with whatever you think it is. It's 1,000 times better.
Energy.
Produced by Jeff.
Whatever you thought this was, it's 1,000 times
Y'all
better.
turn your cameras on now. Everybody turn your cameras on. We want to see y'all vibing
It's
to it.
1,000 times
To this
better.
song right here.
The movement is here.
This is
We
our
travel,
anthem,
we
y'all.
save, we live free. Let's go.
We ain't waiting no more for paydays to come. Daily pay flowing, yeah, we already won. Save on trips for $1 and we out 8 nights. While they paying full price, we taking flight. Bills go down, savings go up, we stacking. $1 saved is $1 earned, no capping. We relocate what we used to spend, no stress. Now we living that dream life, nothing less.
We ain't waiting for permission, we just press go. Helped another save money, watch the income grow. Every book and every share, we do it better. And when they ask what this is, we say,
whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Whatever you think this, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together.
they waiting 30 days just to get that check. We getting daily pay, residual respect. No upsell fees, no middleman cut. Just access to savings, yeah, we leveling up. Old school agents now joining the shift. Cause we showing them how to live, not just assist. They don't chase one time, pay no more. They building wealth while they open doors.
Unlock your life, unlock your freedom. Travel the world and still keep your income. We the Netflix of travel, Amazon of vibes. One click away from paradise. Whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Whatever you think this is, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Together, better, 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 better. Better, 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 better.
This ain't just travel, it's a movement. We save more, earn more, and live better.
Whatever you think it is, it's 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
We travel together.
All right, y'all. Get back to the person that got you to the presentation, get you in, and let's dominate, y'all.
Let's dominate.
Dominate.
Rashida, call me. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,